we should be all framed. And if you just maybe verify that we're all squared away, and I'll hand the mic to you guys as we go through this, okay?
Sure.
All right. Are we all square?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
I'll hand this over. Will it pull the camera down? We're still good?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. You ready?
Sure.
So Jeff, can you talk a little bit about the transformation of the analytics business and from your point of view as we move to this all IP mobile network?
Yeah, sure. So I think what's occurring right now is we have a tectonic shift that's occurring in the industry where we're seeing at every part of the carrier's business that there is a virtualization trend. And we're finding that the carriers are driving everything to common off-the-shelf hardware. They want to liberate their software applications that have been on proprietary hardware and move those into open operating systems and be able to virtualize them on top of this common off-the-shelf hardware. And it's really being driven by this phenomena of software-defined networking and network function virtualization. And we really feel like our business, CMS and HP, we're positioned to be a clear winner in this space. We have solutions that live at the entire stack that the carrier is looking for. So we build the commodity storage, we build the hybrid switching equipment that's used for SDNs, we build the common off-the-shelf hardware for the servers. Our business unit, we build the software applications that live in the telecom network that actually run the network. And then we layer on top of that the resource management and the virtualization management features that need to be there in order to manage this new world of virtual infrastructure and virtual applications and services. So it's a very exciting time, but we're really going to have to help our customers as they start to go on this journey.
Okay. And Richard, could you maybe talk a little bit about some of the new offerings that you're sharing with folks here at TM Forum 2013 around big data and cloud?
Sure can, Jeff. Thanks. Cover the big data, cloud, and maybe some of our operations support system solutions that we're launching this week. So in terms of cloud and big data, we have a portfolio of software that we sell to help service providers launch cloud services, build and launch cloud services, and to help service providers monetize their big data, analyze their analytics, use that towards developing big data solutions. What we've launched at the show here is a consulting offer that allows service providers to understand how they should best profit from cloud services. So we call it the Cloud Industry Advisory Service. So this helps them understand what's their market opportunity for cloud, what should they be targeting, particularly towards enterprise SMB customers. Similarly, on the big data side, the idea is to help service providers understand what they can do with their big data, how they can best monetize that, how they can use that to drive better customer experience. So those are two consulting offers which complement the software solutions we already have. What we're also launching this week is a set of operations support system solutions. So still the TMF is very focused on OSS, and we have a comprehensive fulfillment and assurance portfolio that we already have on the market. And what we've done this week is we've broadened that with some new products, completely new. So one new one is the HP Unified Oss Console. So it's a new way of looking at your service assurance. It's a web-based approach, getting a dashboard view of everything that's going on in your network that even customer care can make use of. So what trouble tickets are outstanding, what's the service health, what SLA violations might be happening or thresholds might be crossed, all with a single simple web-based view. So that allows service providers to create a kind of service NOC, a service network operations center. We've broadened some of our existing portfolio. So there's quite a lot of changes. Maybe I won't go through them all, but our unified SLA manager, our universal SLA manager, I should say, USLAM. So this is now in version 3, and it's got some new features around being able to define the business impact of SLA violations. So if a service provider is having problems with something in the network, they can actually tell what would be the business impact of that in terms of penalties I might have to pay if we don't fix that. So they can prioritize their repairs. Next one is Universal Correlation Analyzer, UCA. This is a topology-based correlation tool. So we broadened that tool. It's now also in its version 3, And we can do, with that now, we can do more different kinds of technologies. So basically covering the full spectrum, access, transport, core, IP can be covered with that solution. Finally, we beefed up the TMIP product. Now, TMIP is our flagship fault management solution. So now we have the TMIP 6.2 that we launched. TMIP's deployed, it's live in about 150 networks around the world today. So with this release, we're beefing up, again, a little bit of the support for different kinds of operating systems, broaden the OS base. So now it's available on Linux as well as other set of OSs. And we've also added some other features for user customizability. So it's really just building on quite a large base and focusing on the top things that our customers were telling us they wanted out of TMIP.
So, yeah, that's okay. Jeff, I'd like to close with maybe some examples of how some of the acquisitions you've done with Vertica or Autonomy have allowed you to make use of unstructured data in very unique ways. So you talked earlier about some NASCAR examples and some other examples. Could you maybe expand upon those?
Certainly. So, data has turned into more than just things that you insert into a typical database. So some of the acquisitions that we've had with Vertica, having a columnar database, and Autonomy allowing us to deal with unstructured data. So unstructured data would be in the form of like tweets or being able to analyze blogs. So what we're doing right now is helping our carrier customers understand how the conversations that are occurring over the top of their network, perhaps on Twitter or in Facebook or in blogs where their customers go to discuss their likes or dislikes associated with their services. We're giving carriers the facilities so that they can ingest that information. And then they can use that information and correlate it with the network data that they have in a structured sort of a way about their customer to better understand how their customers are experiencing the service that the carrier is delivering. And frankly, we're in a position where we can help our carriers help the enterprises that they deal with as well. So, event management is something that we've seen as a huge opportunity where the carrier has a presence and can actually help the owner of the event be able to understand if the people that are there at the event are receiving what they were expecting, whether it was a concert or a race or whatever, but also to be able to engage them in meaningful ways. So offer them value-added content associated with that event. If there was a particular song at the concert that an individual really liked, be able to monetize that through an offer right there at the concert and be able to get that MP3 as a download. Or drive people to particular offers where you want to coupon to them things that are occurring during the event. Go get a t-shirt at this particular booth and be able to save this amount with this coupon code. So this is all kind of the new world that we're moving into, where the correlation of structured and unstructured data is really important to understand what that customer is truly expecting, and then being able to meet those customer demands. And so that's the space that we're heading down with our telco big data analytics products and helping our customers in that space.
Great. Gentlemen, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
I'll cut out that last piece, but no, we have found that it's amazing with